Being in a relationship can sometimes feel off when your instincts tell you something is strange. If your partner is very reserved when asked about her past or when other men are casually mentioned, it could be a red flag. A trustworthy relationship is essential, and falling into a trap can be avoided by being aware of certain signs. Here are 10 indicators that may reveal if she has had multiple sexual partners. Not to judge her, but to help you find a partner who will commit to a long-term relationship and not play with your feelings. Stay with us until the end of the video to determine if pursuing this relationship is worthwhile, or if it's best to cut ties as soon as possible. 1. She feels very comfortable with physical intimacy. Your first intimate moment with her was more concerning than amazing. If she feels very at ease and bold with physical intimacy, it could indicate she has had many previous experiences. Instead of you taking the first step, if she initiates like a pro, it might be a sign she is very experienced. She doesn't shy away from hugs and kisses and is open to more advanced or even strange moves, accepting everything you propose. While it's possible she is naturally more expressive and talented in bed, consider other signs to ensure she is the right partner for you. Overconfidence in physical intimacy could be a red flag, but it's important not to jump to conclusions based solely on this behavior. Remember, some people are naturally more comfortable with physical affection and might have a higher level of comfort due to their personality. Evaluate her actions within the context of your overall relationship to avoid misinterpretations and ensure she is a good match for your long-term goals. 2. She avoids emotional closeness. A man might seek emotional support from his partner, but if she avoids emotional intimacy, it could be a sign of multiple past sexual partners. Emotional connection is crucial in any relationship, as it helps couples navigate tough times together. If she prefers light chats, quickly changes the subject, or avoids talking about feelings, she might be avoiding emotional connection. This behavior can indicate she has had multiple partners, leading her to keep emotional distance. However, it's also possible she is more reserved or has been emotionally hurt before. Understanding her past can provide insight into why she avoids emotional closeness. Give her some time before making a decision, as rushing to conclusions might harm a potentially good relationship. Assessing her behavior over time can reveal whether she is naturally reserved or if she is unwilling to connect emotionally. Communication is key. Have open discussions to understand her better and determine if she can provide the emotional support you need in a long-term relationship. 3. She tells vague or inconsistent stories. Inconsistencies in her stories after months together could indicate multiple past sexual partners. If she shares vague or inconsistent details about her past, it might be a sign she is hiding something. For example, she might mention different guys' names, conflicting stories about past relationships, or hobbies that don't match her current interests. These inconsistencies can make you feel insecure or suspicious. Some people prefer to focus on the present and avoid discussing past relationships, but if her vagueness makes you feel uneasy, it's worth exploring gently. Have a serious conversation and ask her to clarify her past. If she is genuinely interested in a relationship with you, her reaction will be more telling than her words. If she opens up honestly and fills in the gaps with warmth and clarity, that's a positive sign. However, if she continues to present inconsistent stories, it might indicate you should reconsider the relationship before it becomes more complicated. 4. She frequently changes plans at the last minute. If she cancels plans, often with vague reasons, it could be a sign she is prioritizing something else over the relationship. While busy lives and unexpected events can happen, frequent last-minute cancellations can indicate a deeper issue. It's understandable if plans are canceled for obvious reasons once or twice, but if this becomes a habit, there's definitely something wrong. Note if she always provides vague reasons for these cancellations. For instance, she might say a last-minute meeting came up, but surprise meetings don't happen that often. Or she might mention a friend coming to town, but is very careful not to reveal the identity of this friend. Such behavior can be frustrating and leave you feeling excluded or unimportant. Approach her calmly and discuss why she cancels plans repeatedly. Make it clear that this behavior is unacceptable and express your feelings. Communication is key to resolving such issues and understanding her true priorities in the relationship. 5. She frequently compares you to previous partners. If she compares you to her ex-boyfriends, it could indicate multiple past partners. A woman entering a relationship for the first time will not compare you to someone else because you are all she knows. However, if she has had multiple partners, she might compare you to her exes at some point. These comparisons, whether subtle or direct, can make you feel insecure. For example, she might mention that the steak you cooked is better than what she used to enjoy with her ex, or talk about how an ex loved a certain activity you never suggested. During an argument, she might compare your flaws to those of her ex-boyfriend. These comparisons are not your fault, and it's important to let her know that this behavior is unacceptable. If she regularly compares you to other men, it might be best to end the relationship and make it clear that you are not just another guy to her. 6. She is very secretive about phone use. If she is extremely secretive with her phone, it could be suspicious. Your partner's phone suddenly becomes her most precious possession when she's around you. She might make sure to keep it face down, quickly change the screen, or become extremely secretive when answering calls in your presence. This behavior can make you wonder if she's hiding something. The reasons for keeping her phone away from you can vary. She might still be in contact with some of her ex-boyfriends or simply not want you to have access to her message history or images from her past. When you ask to see her phone, she might get dramatic, interpreting it as a lack of trust on your part. This can put you in a difficult position where you can't ask about her phone anymore. While everyone deserves privacy, if the relationship is strong enough, there should come a time when you don't need to hide phones from each other. 7. She is very conscious of her physical appearance. Being overly focused on her appearance or yours can indicate past relationships with attractive men. She might spend significant time grooming herself, constantly checking her reflection, or frequently complimenting others' appearances while taking pride in her own. While caring about appearance is healthy, an excessive focus on it can reflect a superficial emphasis influenced by past relationships. In extreme cases, she may even compare her physical appearance to that of an ex or any random person she sees on her phone. If she spends more time on superficial conversations than emotional ones, discuss this with her. You have the right to ask why she is so focused on appearances. Even after a serious discussion, if she doesn't stop these superficial conversations, it's important to make it clear that it makes you feel insecure. However, some people are naturally more image conscious, so if her history is clear to you, it might just be part of her personality. 8. She shows a lack of interest in discussing sexual health. Sexual health is crucial in any relationship. If she avoids discussing it, she might be hiding something. Talking about sex can be awkward, but it's essential to ensure both partners are on the same page regarding safe practices and to create a space for open communication about desires and needs. Her lack of interest in discussing sexual health may be related to her past. Having multiple partners means she might be more prone to sexually transmitted infections and might be reluctant to discuss them. She may also not want to be judged for her sexual history or the contraceptive methods she uses. However, discussing sexual health is vital for both parties. Take a direct approach and make it clear that these topics need to be discussed for the relationship to continue. If she gets scared but starts answering your questions, it's a good sign. If she becomes defensive and gives vague answers, it might indicate it's time to reconsider the relationship. 9. She avoids introducing you to her friends. If she hesitates to introduce you to her friends, it could be a sign she is hiding something important. Meeting your partner's friends is a significant step as it connects you with important people in her life. If she avoids this, it might indicate she fears her friends revealing information about her past. She may keep making excuses or change the subject whenever you bring up the topic. This behavior can be confusing and make you feel unimportant. When a woman is genuinely interested in a relationship, she would want to introduce you to everyone. If she avoids introducing you to her friends, it could mean she has something to hide, like past relationships or connections she doesn't want you to know about. Directly communicating with her friends can give you a better understanding of who she is. Alternatively, have a direct conversation with her and express your concerns. If she continues to avoid the topic, it might be a sign to reconsider the relationship. 10. Her priorities change and exclude you. If her priorities change and you feel excluded, it could indicate others still hold her attention. When we enter a relationship, our partner becomes one of the most important people to us, and they should be a priority. If you find yourself relegated to the end of her list, it might mean she still has other people attracting her attention. While there could be genuine reasons for her changing priorities, it's essential to pay attention to patterns. For example, if she starts spending all her free time with new friends, neglecting plans you made together, or prioritizing hobbies that make you feel excluded, it's a red flag. Communicate with her to understand if her priorities are real or if you are simply not a priority for her. If you notice many other signs along with this, it's clear she had multiple sexual partners before. Remember, it's not about judging her but determining if you can accept her past and if she is the right partner for you. Trusting your instincts in a relationship is important. If many of these signs are present, have open and honest conversations to understand her past and intentions. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Seek a partner committed to a serious relationship and respects your feelings. Remember, you are a person of great value and deserve someone who values and respects that. Thank you for watching the video. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment with "I deserve the best" to show your commitment to building genuine and lasting relationships. See you in our next video.